brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
It's Hy-Vee's Protein Sale this Friday through Sunday. Get protein-packed savings on hundreds of items across the store, like Greek yogurt for just 99 cents and other great deals. Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
When it comes to your home, we know you have lots of options for contractors. At GT Window and Door, we believe what sets us apart is simple. We're local, we're invested in our community, and we stand behind our work. From windows and doors to siding and seamless gutters, we're focused on quality materials, experienced crews, and getting the job done right the first time. The next time you're planning a project, please give us a chance to earn your business. Visit gtwindowanddoor.com to schedule your free estimate. GT Window and Door, helping transform your house into a home.
And welcome to Highfield today for Big Nine Boys Baseball and Section 2 AAA Boys Baseball here as we've got, I'm Jay Paul, the voice of the Tigers, Tiger Sports and events. Speaking of events, we've got those coming up this week too. Friday is, I believe it's orchestra first, and then band on Monday next week, a week from this coming Monday, and then 2 weeks from this coming Monday, it'll be the choir concert to wrap the season up on those as well. We got graduation coming up and senior awards night and all kinds of good stuff in addition to the sports that we do, about 140 games a year. AlbertLeeLive.com. This will also be on MankatoWestLive.com today. For our listeners down there, or up there, I guess it is. But we got to thank our sponsors, Hy-Vee, GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT, Advanced Focus Dental, Troy Thompson Agency, Mr. Sandless, Albert Lea Bus Company, LMR Media, Service Master by Ayatt, Alpha Orthodontics, and North Star Recreation in Owatonna. Tigers baseball 7-1 this season. 5-1 in Big Nine games. They're on a 7-game winning streak since losing their season opener 14-4 at Rochester Mayo, but they have played pretty well here and getting to 7-1. Conference has Owatonna at the top right now, 9-2, 9-3 overall, followed by Mankato East at 8-3 in both conference and non-conference games. Mayo and Red Wing each have 6 conference wins, tied for third place, 6-7 overall. Albert Lea and Mankato West are tied for 5th with 5 Big Nine wins. Tigers swept the doubleheader from Winona here at Hike Field Thursday, 13-4, and a thrilling 10-9 win in the nightcap, which was, of course, got to the top of the 7th. We're down to, we actually had a 4-run lead into the 6th. They scored 6 in the bottom of the 6th. Winona was the home team in the second game of that doubleheader. They scored 6 to take the lead 9-7. And then in the top of the 7th, our last at bats, got 2 guys on, 2 outs, 2 strikes on Easton Shuey, and he hit a home run. The lefty parked one over the scoreboard in right for a 3-run shot to give us the lead again. We still had to close it out in the bottom of the 7th, and Sam McGill hit the hill and did that as his first pitches of the varsity year here, and shut him down to win. Actually, got a run in there. I think it was 10-9, so I don't think they scored in that 7th inning. Anyway, West is 5-5 overall this season, 5-3 in the Big Nine. After winning their first 4 games of the season, the Scarlets have now lost 5 of their last 6. They were outscored 41-12 in those 5 losses to 6-2 Mankato East at ISG Field. Twice they lost in Marshall. Of course, Marshall's 10-2. They beat them 9-0 in both games. Marshall over West, 2-1, and to 9-3. 9-3. Owatonna beat them 2-1. That was at Minnesota State, and then they lost at 6-8. Mayo 15-9. But they did beat Austin. Austin's 4-7. They played at ISG, and West won 19-2. That was in the middle of this losing skid. When West was 4-0, they were ranked 5th in 3A, but things have changed as they've dropped out of the top 10, and the Tigers might be on their way into the top 10 the way they're playing. Manager Jay Anderson will join me on the Tiger pregame after a break, and I'll also talk to power hitter Easton Shuey at the player's profile coming up here on AlbertlyLive.com. When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need. Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, MrSandless.com.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Tiger pregame continues with Jay Anderson, longtime Tiger baseball manager, and a fun doubleheader to watch Thursday with 36 runs scored by both teams in 2 games, and of course the drama of the second game, up 4 in the 6th to down 2 in the 7th, and then down to your last strike, and Easton pulls it out.
Yeah, that was that whole Easton pulling out thing was set up and saved by Leighton Yost, who had a really good at bat and kept the ball and just kept fouling balls off. And like I say, in high school baseball, he hit it to a guy who couldn't make a play because, like I say, seems like half the time, high school baseball players don't make the play hit directly to him. So there was some luck there. There was some good things happening, him getting the ball up there. We've been waiting for that from Easton for a year or two now. So I think he's kind of found his groove, and hopefully he's not slamming for the fence every single time now. I hope he hits it up the middle, but it can happen. And it was a good night, and it was a challenging night. Like I say, we got one thing we talked about this week is we have to learn to, when we get guys down, to finish it off, kind of dagger that thing. And because we get against really good teams, it's going to be a challenge for us to do things like that. So that was kind of our point of emphasis after that day, was to try to, remember we gotta finish everything we started.
It was a little sloppy. There was a lot of hit batters, both teams. Hit batters and errors, and mistakes will be made. But one cool thing I thought, he had like 12 or 13 steals on the day. Yosti had like 4.
Yeah, we were running it. I mean, we kind of recognized that with the catcher at times ahead of the game. So we're kind of pinpointing that, and we thought we had a chance to do that, which, again, that keeps pressure on them. That causes them to make errors. We get guys moving. Balls hit to somebody routinely, and then they can make a mistake based on that too. But it was a good night for that. Like I say, it gets really long too on a weeknight, school all day, and then you're going till 9-10 o'clock at night, and it's a challenge. So things are going to be a little rusty or a little rough around the edges when you're playing that late, and it's early fall, early spring yet. So
Sam McGill on the hill on the bottom of the 7th. That second game got the save. You got to see some more arms here on Thursday.
Well, that's the trade-off here. You want to win every game you can, but what everybody needs to understand is, at some point, you got to throw these guys out there so when it gets to the end of May and early June,
they're not
you know what you got. Yeah. And right now, it can be a little frustrating. And occasionally, I'll still predict, we may lose a game or two because of that, but I think it's what we learn in the next 2-3 weeks is going to far outweigh, we don't want to lose any games, but it's going to far outweigh that, knowing what we got when it comes to the time when we need to get somebody in there.
Better to lose them now than in the sections.
Yeah, hopefully we don't. We want to keep the roll going. That's our goal. But again, we just got to know what we got there today. You'll see Preston Smith on the hill. He'll get rolling there too, and then we'll peel off and see how he gets. This is a pretty tough lineup, so we'll see how many times he can get through the lineup, and then we'll roll to our guys from there.
Get it pretty tough, both section and conference. There's a lot of good teams, but you're still only fifth in the but you have games in hand.
Yeah.
Most of the teams that are ahead of you in both the section and the conference have played three or four more games than you in the conference.
Yeah, they have, and again, the biggest thing right now is, numbers are wonderful. Our record's 7-1. It's good. We're on top of the Big Nine right now. But that being said, we just try to keep that as far from our boys as we can. We just don't want to talk about it. We don't want to see it. I know they look it up online. It's easy to get at, but right now we just want to keep that out of our mind and just play game to game and not think about what numbers can tell you or where you're ranked or whatever. That means nothing until we get until the end of May.
I try not to talk to them too much about it. I just leave that with you, and I know you don't care, but I still, I got to. That's my business, so I bring it up.
Well, the biggest thing with they look anyway. I mean, they're able to zap a website, that scores.net and get on there, and it tells them everything from QRF to rankings to who you played and who you've lost to, what your section is, and it's fine. It's just we don't want to dwell on that because right now it means nothing at all. So
yeah. All right. Hey, good luck and keep those W's flying.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
You bet.
Fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna, across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops, or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
You have a brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
This Monday, one day only, earn a 25-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $40. That's a 25-cent fuel saver for every $40 you spend, in-store and online. Monday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
All right, we're here on the Tiger pregame, and left fielder Easton Shuey with me. Now 18, a senior this year, and so it's a big year for you, and you guys want to do well on your way out, right?
Yep, for sure. Got to leave an impact before we leave.
7-game winning streak. That's pretty good.
Yeah, feels great. I don't think we could have wanted to start it a better way. So,
yeah, that was through a lot of bad weather situations. And, of course, I know Coach Anderson always says, hey, everybody plays under the same conditions, so don't use that as an excuse.
Yep, for sure. Everybody's got to play under the same thing, so we got to realize that we got to be the other team and come out and play.
So, Thursday night, that home run was a thing of beauty, and perfectly timed, too.
Yeah, didn't feel I don't think there could have been a better moment for my first home run in varsity. So felt pretty great and did it for the team too. So
yeah, what was it? 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 on, and you're looking for? Are you looking for a particular pitch, or just hoping to get something in the zone and just get a whack at it?
At that point in the game and time, just hoping to get something in the zone. It was a longer day of baseball there, so hopefully just get something in there and do what I can with it.
There's no doubt about it. Nice line drive home run. Did it hit the scoreboard? Do you think?
It went over the scoreboard.
Okay.
So yeah, felt pretty good to do that. So.
Oh, you got to start hitting more now.
I know.
Now you're expected to.
Yep. Got to keep a streak of it. Got to prove I can do it more. So
you have Mark McGuire power, and you didn't even know it. Was that the best? Was this the best since it was a game-winning hit too? I mean,
yeah, it felt so great, and especially Gilly to come in and close it and just finish the deal in there felt even better. So.
Gil on the hill, I said. What other? You play 3 sports, right?
Yeah, baseball, basketball, and football.
Yeah. So when you're going off to college, what are you going to play?
I'm not playing anything in college. I'm going to go to Mitchell Tech to go to lineman school. So go do that and then start working.
So you might play some town ball or something. I mean, you're a good athlete, man. Don't give that up.
Yeah, definitely a possibility. Don't want to give too much up on my athletic career. So
No, you're fun to watch, man. I think you're a real good athlete. Any significance to the number? What are you, number 18 here?
No really significance. My dad was 18 and got 18 my first year playing varsity. I just wanted to stick with it, stay with 18.
That's significance. So. Dad was 18. That's good.
Yep.
Carry the tradition. Favorite glove brand?
I love Rollins as my glove, but that's what I stick with. I've gone through quite a bit of gloves. I like to break them a lot. So, yeah.
Were you in the left field all the time, or did you used to play other places?
Youth, I was always playing infield, shortstop, and then as I started getting taller and quicker, I moved to the outfield, and I like it a lot more.
Yeah, it's a lot of ground to cover out and left, too.
Yeah, you got to have that speed.
Ground here is, you can run forever. Favorite bat? Do you have a bat that you use? Is it a team bat or your bat?
I've always used the Voodoo through my whole baseball career, and I loved it. It's DeMarini, so best thing I like.
There you go. And why give up a good thing? That was the bat you hit the dinger with. Favorite sports moment you were a part of personally?
Ooh.
Hard to beat the home run, but
yeah, the home run was pretty great.
Football season was good.
Football is my favorite sport, so I say that just any of the football memories this year, and I think they were all absolutely amazing. So the whole football season,
You've been a part of some really cool sports moments in your high school career.
Yeah, I've been really lucky with that. Our senior year has been a really good year for sports, so I feel blessed.
Yeah, good for you guys. Now, favorite athlete of all time?
Ooh, favorite athlete. I really like Ken Griffey Jr., the kid. He's one of my favorites. He always had fun in baseball, too. I think that's a big part of baseball. So.
True enough, yeah. Last question, go-to fast food.
Go-to fast food. I got to go to Qdoba. It doesn't make me feel too great after the game, but, it feels me up before the game, so...
Yeah, that's all that matters, and that's a very popular answer from a lot of athletes. Well, hey, man, you are great to watch, and so good luck the rest of your senior season here, and stay healthy, man.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
There you go. It's Easton Shuey as my player profile today, and Coach Anderson before that, as we're getting close to lineup time and the anthem and getting going here in Mankato West here at Hike Field against Delbert Lee. Game heard on and seen on LBDLive.com as well as MankatoWestLive.com today. Part of our both schools, part of our network. We have MankatoEastLive.com and also FaribaultLive.com and NorthfieldLive.com, and looking to expand here in the future, near future, in fact. But to keep that to ourselves until it actually happens. You know how it is. So there's 4 guys on the Tiger team now hitting over 400 on the season. And they are led by, no surprise, Easton Shuey at 440, 11 for 25 on the season. He's got the one extra base hit, and that was the home run Thursday, but leads the team with 8 RBIs. He's up there in runs scored with 5. He's only struck out twice. He's walked once, got hit a couple times, and has 3 steals along with a sac fly. So, yeah, he's doing real well, filling up the stat sheet. And then you got Nate Barclay at 416. He's got 3 doubles and 5 RBIs, 9 runs scored, which is up there amongst the team leaders. Sammy McGill, 409 average. He's got a double and a triple on the year and 4 steals. So he's doing well. Then you've got Graham Goskeson at 409 with 7 RBI, 5 runs scored. He's got hit a couple times, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. This, as a team, they don't strike out much. 38 strikeouts in 8 games. In fact, in the doubleheader, I think they only struck out about 4 or 5 times in both games combined. So they're very disciplined at the plate. They make contact or take a walk a lot of the times. Ethan Steeler is batting 187. Preston Smith at 238. He's pitching tonight. And pitching-wise, Preston is tied with Brecken Wackles for most innings pitched here so far for the Tigers, 20 and a third each. Brecken Wackles has given up 24 hits, 18 for Smith. Preston has 14 earned runs against, all earned. Brecken 16 runs, but only 12 are earned. Wackles' strikeout to walk ratio is 15-8 for Preston. It's 12-9. They've each hit several batters, 3 for Brecken, 4 for Preston, and 2 wild pitches for Wackles. While their ERA 5.32 for Brecken Wackles and Preston Smith at 6.20. And then when you add in everybody, Cohen Drescher, Yost, McGill, and Hovde, they've all gotten some pitches in this year. Team ERA 5.96. Struck out 40, walked 30, hit 12, 3 wild pitches in 54 and a third innings. So they can use some improvement in all areas, really. We had Casey Olvey and his brother coming in on the doubleheader. Drew, the sophomores, good to see them back. I know they played some Legion ball last year, VFW ball, and contributed mightily, so it's good to see them back here in the fold as well. We're going to see Drew, I believe, is starting today. Yes, he's starting at third. Sophomore, and then Casey on the bench, but he batted in the doubleheader as well on Thursday. So, yeah, the team batting average now is .317. They have 11 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. 44 RBIs, and their 69 runs. Struck out 38 times, walked 37, been hit 8 times, and 6 sacrifices, which is good. Good to see that the old sacrifice is still in play, as Aiden Brewer has 2 of those, helping his RBI numbers. And steals, 28. They had 12 steals in the first game Thursday, and a couple in that second game, too. So they're up to 28 on the season, led by Leighton Yost with 8, 6 for Cooper Kermit, 4 for Sammy McGill. Easton Shuey's got 3. And 2 for Zayden Brewer, as well as Nate Barkley, and then 1 each for Brecken Wachholz, Paxton Hovde, Preston Smith, and there you go. 28 steals in 7 games. That's 4 a game, not too bad, as they do have a tendency to pick on catchers that can't get outs that way. They scout that, I'm sure, with some film work and things. And you can see them when they warm up, how they're doing in that case. We've got our 2 nice views here, the clean behind the batter view, and then the longer view of the field here from the side. And hopefully they wrap up the chat here so my batteries don't die early. Let's go, boys, as we need to get to the lineups here from Jennifer Walsh, and then into that anthem as precursor to the game. The wind blowing from right to left, if you can see it out there. It kind of dies every once in a while, but when it blows, it's usually blowing out to left field, so right-handed bats can pull down the line, maybe get some extra juice on them. But at times, flag doesn't go anywhere, so it's a beautiful day with sunshine and warmth. I mean, it was cold this morning, close to, 34, 35, somewhere around freezing. And here we are. We got to the ballpark. I got here at 9:30, and it was already almost 60. Warmed up fast. It was at least in the 50s, and now pushing 60 as we get to game time, as Jay Anderson points out some ground rules and make sure everybody knows everything that they need to about the way this field plays. And it's 314 to down the line in right, 323 down the line in left, 350 out there in the gaps. Actually, 343 in the right center field gap and 350 in the left center field gap, and then straight away center, 360 to get it into the playground out there beyond center field. And now I got to turn my receiver on here, and then we can go over to Jennifer for the lineups as she does her opening comments, and we can join her.
Scarlets. Today's event will follow the rules and guidelines of the Minnesota State High School League. Please remember that Minnesota State High School League events are an extension of the classroom and that lessons are best learned when respect is shown to all. Please do not focus your energy on the officials and coaches of today's contest. Rather, cheer on the student athletes for the hard work and effort they display. As a reminder, this event and field are chemical-free for students and adults. Thank you for your support. And now for today's starting lineups, starting with the Scarlets. In reserve for the Scarlets, number 14, Jackson Zimmerman. Number 18, Teddy Simpson. Number 23, Harrison Velasquez. Number 2, Caden Rux. And number 9, Josiah Geoffrey. The starting lineup for the Scarlets. Batting first, playing shortstop, number 7, Evan Sensky. In the number 2 spot, center fielder, number 4, Ben O'Neill. Batting third and catching, number 3, Emmett Rentas. Batting cleanup, playing first base, number 1, Mason Schreiber. In the 5 spot, designated hitter, number 8, Gavin Torvik. Batting for the pitcher, number 11, Kason Nearing. In the 6th spot, third baseman, number 12, Carter Sawtell. Batting 7th, number 15, second baseman, Leo Regan. In the 8th spot, left fielder, number 6, Owen Newbert. And rounding out the Scarlets lineup, right fielder, number 10, Dom Murphy. The Mankato West Scarlets are coached by Marshall Miller. And now, folks, for our Albert Lee Tigers. In reserve today, we have number 21, Zayden Brua. Number 4, Casey Olvey. Number 14, Cohen Drescher. Number 23, Aiden Jensen. Number 5, Paxton Hovde. And number 19, Griffin Richards. And here is our starting lineup for this afternoon. Pitching, number 15, Preston Smith. At shortstop, number 2, Leighton Yost. Batting third, number 7, Nate Barclay. Batting for the second baseman, number 3, Brody Rassler. At cleanup, first baseman, number 26, Sam McGill. Batting fifth, playing catcher, number 20, Graham Goskison. In center field, batting 6, number 13, Cooper Karmas. Batting 7th and playing left field, number 18, Easton Shuey. At third base, number 22, batting 8th, Drew Olvey. Batting 9th, playing right field, number 11, Ethan Steeler. The Tigers are coached by Jay Anderson, and today's umpires are Howard Eikens and J.J. Yoakum. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you stand, if able, and remove your hats. The privilege of this game was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us honor and respect their efforts and our country by devoting our attention to the American flag throughout the completion of our national anthem.
Back here at Hike Field, I have to hoist my headset out the window to get near the speaker for the anthem and then go gather it. And we are getting the warm-up tosses here from Preston Smith of the Tigers as he will face the West lineup of Evan Sensky, Ben O'Neill, and Emmett Rentas. 1, 2, 3. The first, I was going to say more seniors, but sophomore Sensky, senior Ben O'Neill, and sophomore Emmett Rentas will face Preston first. Smith, of course, good numbers on the year with he's got 12 strikeouts in 20 and a third innings, and 4 hit batters, 9 walks, 6.20 ERA, which has been coming down steadily since the early part of the season. And he's thrown more strikeouts last year, it seemed like, than he has so far this year. But we're not even at mid-season yet. We got about 11 games left and have played 8. So, close. But I'm sure we'll see him pick up the K right here. Of course, we have tough games going on. We've got West here. They're no pushover at all. They were a ranked team at one point this season. Also, Northfield on Tuesday. We go up there. And they've won 3 in a row after starting out 0-4. Come home for Austin Thursday. And then got to go to Stewartville on Saturday next week. They're talking to Anderson, you can hear at the beginning. He's like, we have to go to Stewartville for nothing because they're not a section opponent. They're not a Big 9 opponent. And somehow we got to play them where we could have had maybe a makeup game there, but didn't work out that way. So got to go to Stewartville for that one. Yes, we're almost ready to start here. Oh, I don't even have my, gotta get my scoreboard and my advertisers and my logo onto the screen here. Sensky comes up, the sophomore, shortstop, left-handed bat to face righty Preston Smith. And we are underway at 12:09. And the wind blowing out to the left as Preston takes his time for the first pitch here, and it's in there for a strike taken by Sensky. I got 3 seniors in their starting lineup today. West, as that one a little bit low, 1-1. Ball and a strike to leadoff batter Evan Sensky. And of course, West in their scarlet red unis, and we're in the whites today. That one's a little bit too far inside, 2-1. Beautiful day to the ballpark. Come on out and watch the game today. Just the one game here, but can enjoy the concessions and friendship and citizens here and watch some good baseball as the team's playing well. That's a foul back there, 2-2 to Sensky now. Smith peering out over the top of his glove, gets the sign. Gustafson sets up outside, but that was inside and jammed him with a foul tip, and he stays alive at 2-2. Preston takes his time. Ready to go. 2-2 on the way. Oh, yeah. Boarded pitch there. It's going to call it 3-2. The 3-2 pitch to the leadoff batter, Evan Sensky, and he puts it on the ground. Oops, to McGill, who goes 3 unassisted for the first out, and Ben O'Neill is coming up. Senior O'Neill, the center fielder, he bats left as well. O'Neill, a multiple sport athlete. Remember him from football, Couldn't tell you what he plays, what position, but I do remember the name. As I do 140 games a year, so they all kind of meld together at one point or another. Some of the highlights stand out as strike one is called to O'Neill. And that's on the ground to the right side as well, and another McGill unassisted.
Unassisted by McGill for the second out. Now batting catcher number 3.
So Sammy showing off his defensive skills early, and Emmett Rentas, sophomore catcher, a right-handed bat. Ready to go as he steps in. 2 down, nobody on, top of the first. Tigers trying to get a 1-2-3 inning and get the good vibes going. This is lifted foul. Right side is going to go out of play. Strike one. Smith gets a new ball and steps up on the top of the mound, ready to go. He's taking his time today, peering in over the glove. As that one's just a bit outside, says the umpire, and it's 1-1. Trying to nibble away at that outside corner. See what the umpire will give you early on here and lock that away. It's a 1-1 count. Tries the outside corner again to the right-handed bat, and that misses as well. 2-1. See if he jams him inside or maybe gives him a breaking pitch here. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down, nobody on. As West bats in the top of the first. And a strike called. Evens it at 2-2. 2 outs. Coming to you today on AlbertLeeLive.com and MankatoWestLive.com. Welcome all. As the 2-2 is on the way, and that is low, so it's a full count now to Rentas. If he reaches, Mason Schreiber, the first baseman, is due up. Smith and try and get his first K in a 1-2-3 inning here. And it's fouled out of play. Stays alive at 3-2. I don't have my daughter here to help me with the stats on the scoreboard on the screen that you see. So I will fall behind occasionally, but I get there eventually. It's a big job keeping track of base runners and scores and strikes and balls and outs. And then I also keep a book at the same time, and a handwritten book, and doing the play-by-play. So I'm not complaining. I love it. Time was called. 3-2, 2 outs. Here we go. Payoff pitch from Smith, and that is in the air, right side. Looks like it's in the field of play, and Preston Smith makes the catch himself on a pop to P1, actually, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Just what you want to see from your boys to start out a Saturday afternoon at the ballpark. As they will come to bat here, Smith, in fact, will lead them off with Leighton Yost and Nate Barkley due up. Coming up here on AlbertLeeLive.com and Mankato Live, MankatoWestLive.com.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
You have a brand new house. The construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. Call Service Master by Ayat today. 877-945-0993.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Kason Nearing Jr. will start for the Scarlets, the right-handed pitcher. And he'll face Preston Smith, Leighton Yost, Nate Barclay. Sam McGill's cleanup hitter. Graham Goskison hits 5th today for Jay Anderson. Cooper Kermis 6th, Easton Shuey 7th, Drew Olvey 8th, and Ethan Steeler 9th. Brody Russell playing 2nd. Brody not batting to start with here at least today. And defensively, the catcher is Emmett Rentas. And they have Mason Schreiber at 1st, Leo Reagan at 2nd, third baseman Carter Sawtell, and Evan Sinsky at short. Left field, Owen Newbert. Center field, Ben O'Neill, and out in right, Dom Murphy. Kaysen nearing the pitcher will not bat to begin with. But junior against junior to start things here, nearing against Smith and pitcher to pitcher. When his tosses are over. Scoreless top of the first, and a 1-2-3 inning for the Tiger defense. Let's see what the O can do here in the Scarlet defense, what they bring to the table. Both teams heading in different directions, really, with 7-game winning streak for Albert Lee and 5 out of 6 lost by the Scarlets after a 4-0 start. Sure, they're ready to get back on in the winning way. And a show of sportsmanship as Rentas and Preston Smith give each other the knucks there on the way back to the his spot behind the plate as we are ready to go here in the bottom of the first. And the first pitch is called, strike 1 from Nearing. The 0-1 is up high and outside, 1-1. Ball and a strike, Kaysen Nearing. He's working fairly quickly here in the early going as the 1-1 is on the way. Check swing, and good thing it was a little high, says the umpire. 2-1 to Smith. As Preston batting .238 on the year. He's got an RBI, 4 runs scored, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. And it's a 3-1 count to leadoff hitter Smith. Preston also has been hit once, got a sacrifice fly, and stole a base so far this year. The 3-1 from Nearing is on the way, and that is on the outside corner. Makes it a full count to Preston. Steps back in. Ready to go. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes out Smith, and the first K of the day for either pitcher, but Nearing tallies it. Leighton Yost coming up, senior, shortstop, right-handed bat. Yosti leads the team with 8 steals this year. He's got a .291 average, 2 doubles, 5 RBI, 13 runs scored. That's a leader on the team as well. He's only just struck out 3 times. This is on the ground to third. Nice play there, and throw across is in time as Sawtell gets to Schreiber for the out, and it's 2 up, 2 down on a 5-3 put out, and that brings up Nate Barclay, who has a .416 average. Barclay second best average on the team to Easton Shuey at .416. He's got 3 doubles, tied with Cooper Kermis for the team lead. He's also 5 RBIs, scored 9 times. Lefty has been DHing early in the season, hoping to pitch at some point here, either in high school ball or in summer ball with the Legion or VF. Here's a strike to Nate. Two down here, and nobody on in the bottom of the first. No base runners yet by either squad, and that's a 1-1 count. And the next offering, Lubbock took a swing at it, and it's 1-2. Both defenses trying to get 1, 2, 3 innings here early. Set the tone. Here's the pitch. That is to right there to the left field, the perfectly placed base hit for Barclay. And we got a base runner with 2 outs. A little 2-out rally maybe, huh? First hit of the game.
That brings up number 26.
And Sammy McGill coming up.
Sam McGill.
He's got a 409 average with a double and a triple. 7 RBIs, 7 runs scored, 4 steals. He's had a good year going, playing first base, and got to pitch Thursday and get the save in that second game of the doubleheader. Take strike 1 here. Oh, 1 as Barclay gets his lead at first, held on there by Schreiber. That's in the dust, and Nate's going to get a free one there. And then the catcher kicked it besides Rentas, but easily down to second is Barclay, as 1 is in scoring position now, and a 1-1 count to McGill. McGill on the hill, I like to say, when he pitches. Only got to do it once this year so far. As he's ready to go with a 1-1 count. 2 down, runner at second. That's up high and wide, and it'll be a 2-1 to Sammy. Barclay takes his lead. Out at second. And Sam check swings, and that's outside 3-1. Well, he had a full count against Smith. First pitch hitting Yost, grounded out. Barclay singled on his 4th pitch seen, and here's McGill with a 3-1 count. Up high, he walked him in 5 pitches, and now 2 on with 2 out for Graham Goskison. As Graham is a junior catcher. And he bats 290. No, he's up to 409 on the batting average, 9 for 22. No extra base hits, but 7 RBIs, 5 runs scored. Only 2 strikeouts on the year. Good opportunity for Graham to get his first RBI. No, I guess it would be extra base hit. He does have 7 ribbies. That's outside for a ball as Nearing got the first 2 and now has walked and given up a single. Walked McGill, single for Barclay. They're at first and second, a 1-0 count. Checks the runners. Delivers a strike called to Graham. And it's a 1-1 count. Says 2-0. I think it's 1-1 with runners at first and second, and that was outside. 2-1. Goskison, Preston Smith, juniors, as well as Aiden Jensen and Paxton Hovde coming back next year from that class. 2-1, and a called strike evens it up at 2-2. 2-2 with 2 outs and 2 on here in the bottom of the first. Scoreless, but the Tigers threatening. Base hit should untie it. With 2 outs, the runners ought to be going. And it's, he pulled, the umpire rung him up on an outside and low pitch, but that is the way it goes. That's the 3rd out, the second K for Nearing, and the leave two stranded to the Tigers, but it's scoreless after one here on AlbertLeeLive.com and MankatoWestLive.com.
Hy-Vee's protein sale this Friday through Sunday. Get protein-packed savings on hundreds of items across the store, like Greek yogurt for just 99 cents and other great deals. Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
As we go to the top of the second here at Hike Field in Albert Lea, it is scoreless, and Preston Smith warming up here to face the 4, 5, 6 hitters, Mason Schreiber, Gavin Torvik, and Carter Sawtell. He went 1, 2, 3. The Scarlets gave up the single and the walk from Nearing, so 5 batters to get 3 outs there. But still scoreless. West was ranked 5th in the preseason 3A coaches poll, but they have fallen out. Still got some votes, but they're out of the top 10. They've lost 5 of 6 after a 4-0 start. But as Jay Anderson said, we know they're a quality club. They're not to be taken lightly at all. And so these guys have got to forget that they've won 7 in a row, the Tigers, and just get back to business. Smith ready to go. He's going to face senior Schreiber. Another lefty. 3 of the first 4 batters left-handed for the Scarlets. Smith starts him out with ball 1. One and 0. Preston rocks and fires, and it's lifted foul. We're on the left side, 1-1 to Schreiber. Here's the 1-1, and it's inside him. It hit him. He did. He will take his base with a hit by pitch. First of the game for Smith, and the leadoff batter is on for Gavin Torvik. He's a junior and DHing today, hitting for the pitcher, Kason Nearing. So 1 on and nobody out here in the second for West. Scoreless from Hike Field. 18 pitches for Smith to get through the first inning. Well, less than that because he just had that first batter, but it's like 3 pitches. So 25 it took him. As that one's in the dirt and 1-0. "21 pitches for Nearing in his first inning of work. As Schreiber gets his lead over at first, and Torvik with the 1-0 count. Thought about it, but didn't go, and it was a strike. 1-1. To junior Gavin Torvik. Smith looks in for a while, takes a look at first, checking the runner that Sam Gill's holding on. Fake go by Schreiber at first, and Preston steps off. Start the process again, and ready to go at 1-1. Schreiber at first. It's too far outside. 2-1 now to Torvik. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner on, leadoff batter, got on by being hit by a pitch. Smith tried to induce a double play, and that went right towards the second baseman who was running toward the bag and into right field for a base hit. And the runners will be at the corners as the throw comes into third a little bit wide. On that base hit for Torvik. Schreiber all the way around to third. Now 2 on at the corners and nobody out.
That brings out number 12, third baseman.
First hit of the game for the Scarlets. And they're in business, first and third. Nobody out. And here comes Carter Sawtell. He's a 9th grader. Playing third base and another lefty. Smith takes his time. And the runner goes. They cut it off, though, trying to get that runner at third fooled, but that doesn't work. And now it's second and third with ball 1 to Sawtell. Oh, it was okay. Called to strike. So 0-1. As Preston looks in, checks the runners at second and third, and the pitch to Carter is on the ground through the right side of the infield. He's going to score a run. They hold up to the second guy at third. As the freshman comes through with an RBI single. Schreiber scores. Torvik to third. Sawtell at first. And it's 1-0 Scarlets. 1 run on 2 hits with Leo Reagan, sophomore second baseman, up. Still nobody out here in the top of the second for the Scarlets. As Smith thinks things over with runners at the corners. And Reagan, a right-handed batter. Turns to bunt and then pulls out of it. It's ball 1. Little suicide squeeze action. 1-0 count here to Leo Reagan. Smith checks both runners. And delivers, and again, he shows bunt. That's called a strike. They throw down to second, and they got the out there. It was a little awkward with Sawtell, but he was thrown out trying to steal. So a caught stealing for Preston and Goskison. It's the first out. So just about now, a runner at third, and 1 down. Count is 2-0. I thought he called it a strike, but it says 2-0, so we'll go with that. As Preston working against Reagan here. Time is called by Leo. Smith still looking for his first strikeout. It's 1-1 now, I guess, the count. I was right. There was a strike on that second one on the throw down to second. 2-1 now to the sophomore Leo Reagan. They have a good mix of righty-lefty batters as time is called again. So far, 4 lefties and 3 righties have come up here. Still 2 to go here in their lineup. The next guy's a right-handed bat. Here's the 2-1. And that hits the corner, called strike 2. Two and 2. 1 down. That runner at third, getting his lead, is Gavin Torvik. Got a base hit. Worked his way around to third, and that's too far outside. Goes to a full count. Preston getting up there in pitches. He's got his 30th one coming up here. He can work a double play somehow. That's not too many pitches, but he's got to get through another out or two. It's going to add up. Here's the pitch. And it's outside. He walks him. His first walk for Preston today. Puts runners back at the corners with one out. And it brings up the 8-hitter, Owen Newbert, the junior or left fielder. And we're going to have a conversation at the mound for the Tigers. As right-hander Newbert comes up. And Dom Murphy, the senior right fielder, is the 9-hitter on deck now. As it's 1-0 West. Started with a hit batter, a single, made it first and third, and then an RBI single with the throw out at second on a steal attempt in that at-bat of Carter Sawtell. And now a walk puts him back on first and third with just one out and one in here in the second for the Scarlets. Look at a bounce out of there, 5 for 6 losing skid. They played some tough teams, so it's not like they have fallen apart. It's a tough schedule anyway in the Big Nine, but then you have other non-conference tough battles too. I don't have it right in front of me who they played, but I can assure you it wasn't an easy schedule, as it's Newbert stepping in now with runners at the corners and one out. Smith checking the runners, got his pep talk, and he's firing low, ball one. Also reminding the infielders, hopefully you get a sharp ground or two. You can look the runner back at third and throw him out at first and be ready to throw it home for a quick tag and a double play if you have to. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. It's 1-1 to Newbert. And, of course, base runners like Torvik at third. Got to be smart about that, or maybe turn a double play with Reagan over there at first. Defensively, there's lots of options here on a ground ball. And that's low and outside. 2-1. McGill holding with Reagan at first. As Smith checks the runners, 2-1 is on the way, and it is up high and outside. Ball 3, 1 strike. A long inning. Half inning. This is the fifth batter for Smith here in the second. 3-1 is in the air. And shallow center field caught. The runner tags from third. The throw is there. No, it was to the right side of the plate, and Goskeson just couldn't corral it and get. I don't think he would have got him anyway. As Sawtell was, Torvik was steaming down the line. Scores the second run, but they get the second out on the fly. Most of the sacrifice fly to center by Newbert. First, second base here now with 2 down. Dom Murphy, right-handed batting right fielder. The 9-hitter in the lineup for the Scarlets. 2-0, Mankato West. Top of the second. That one, breaking pitch didn't break too much. It's inside for a ball. Ball 1 from Smith. He checks and then fires, and that one is, again, high and wide for 2-0 to Murphy. Top of the order due up next, Evan Sensky. Unless they can get this out here, get the bats going. This is in the air to left field, and Easton Shuey corrals that one to end the inning. They get a couple runs here. Got hit batter, a couple of hits in there, and a walk to score 2. And after an inning and a half, the Scarlets are up 2-0 with Tigers coming to bat with the 6, 7, 8 hitters when we return on AlbertLeeLive.com and MankatoWestLive.com.
Window and Door, we believe what sets us apart is simple. We're local, we're invested in our community, and we stand behind our work. The next time you're planning a project, please give us a chance to earn your business. GT Window and Door, helping transform your house into a home.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lee refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check them out online, MrSandless.com.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We now offer full cosmetic dentistry in addition to routine dental care. Learn more at afd.dental.
2-0 Mankato West as we head to the bottom of the second here at Hike Field. Tigers coming up with the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Cooper Kermis, Easton Shuey, Drew Olvey, and Kermis at 240 average. He's got 3 doubles, 4 RBIs. Scored 9 times. That's second best on the team, tied with Barclay, behind Yost with 13. Kermis also 6 strikeouts, 6 walks. Got 6 steals as well. Second on the team to Yosty in that category. Senior Cooper Kermis plays a pretty good, really good center field. And second inning of work for Kaysen Nearing on the hill. Junior has got a couple strikeouts and give up the 1 hit in that opening frame. Struck out the first batter and the last batter he faced in the first.
Number 13, Cooper Kermis.
Kermis, a right-handed bat. And Nearing ready to go. To his catcher, Rentas, and there's a swing and a miss to start things for Coop. Oh, 1 to Kermis, and now he skips away. Ball 1. One count here from Nearing to Kermis, and that's too far inside. 2-1. Girls are at West Monday, softball. That is lifted to the right side and in foul territory. Now back into fair territory. Drops in. Wow, that was quite a trip that Schreiber took the first baseman. But those are tricky sometimes. You think you got it, and then it's coming down, and it's in a whole different area. And before you know it, it's base hit for Cooper Kermis.
Now batting left fielder, number 8.
Second hit of the game for the Tigers. Shuey's up now, the senior. Hit the home run Thursday to give his team the lead in the top of the 7th. And the doubleheader sweep over Winona. He's the top hitter on the team at 440. Got 11 hits, most on the team, obviously. 8 RBIs, a home run, 5 runs scored. Runner at first. Nobody out here in the second. Down 2. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Easton, my player profile. You can, if you missed that, you can rewatch here once we archive the game afterwards. Be there forevermore as he squares to bunt early on. It's a long time for the pitch to come, but he fouls it off, and it's strike 2. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could call it that. He should have probably had that. So I'm going to change that from Kermit's single to E3. Yes, that one should have been that high fly ball. Those are fairly routine. There's a swing and a miss. The runner goes and is shot down at second is Kermis. So he reaches on an error and then gets caught stealing, and that 1 out. 2 out now because he struck out on the pitch. So 2 down. 3 Ks for Nearing as Drew Ulvey will come up. The sophomore, and now nobody on with 2 down. Sophomore Drew Ulvey, first at bat here for the varsity this season as he takes ball 1. Playing third base. Here's the Nearing offering, and it is hitting the air. Fouls. No, I guess it's fair territory. Schreiber makes this one easier and grabs the ball for the third out. 1, 2, 3 they go. Made it a little interesting with the error, but they threw him out stealing and then got that third out to keep it at a 2-0 score through 2 here on AlbertLeeLive.com and MankatoWestLive.com.
Window and Door, we believe what sets us apart is simple. We're local, we're invested in our community, and we stand behind our work. The next time you're planning a project, please give us a chance to earn your business. GT Window and Door, helping transform your house into a home.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check them out online, mrsandless.com.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We now offer full cosmetic dentistry in addition to routine dental care. Learn more at afd.dental.
So we go to the third inning, 2-0 West as the Scarlets come up to bat with the top of the order, Sensky, O'Neill, and Rentas. The ninth grade boys are playing over at Hammer. That started at the same time this one did. And then Monday, the boys golf team at Lake City Jewel Golf Club at 1 o'clock, as they've got about a dozen schools playing golf there. Tennis boys here against Austin Monday at 4:30. And then playing John Marshall also at 4:45, it says. Softball at Mankato West on Monday at 5. And that game will be on both Albert Lea Live and MankatoWestLive.com, called by the Mankato West crew of our sister stream over there. Top of the third, 2-0 West, and Evan Sensky, sophomore, leadoff batter. He was out 3 unassisted on a grounder to Sam McGill at first. In his first at bat, and he takes low for ball 1 here. Had a full count his first time up, and then grounded out to first. This one he rips foul on first base side. 1-1. Can't see those lefties. I guess we'll just go for the wide view. 1-1. Top of 3. And this is in the air to center field and going back, and not far enough as it goes over the head of Kermis. Just kept gaining steam, and it's a double to lead off the third for Sensky. 4th hit for the Scarlets. And a runner in scoring position for Ben O'Neill. He also was out unassisted by the first baseman as ground out to the right side. He's got an RBI shot here with Sensky at second with nobody out. as Preston checks the runners. That one's in the dust, and an easy steal there for Senske. Gets him in at third with nobody out and a 1-0 count to the batter, O'Neill. It was inside and 2-0. Center fielder O'Neill, a senior, 2-0. Senske getting his lead, the sophomore at third, and the time is called. Our next game, like I said, is Monday with the girls in at West. My next game is Tuesday rather. Tuesday we have the girls back here in Albert Lee. And they'll be taking on Northfield at the Turf Field, the Hammer Sports Complex. Strike is called. It's 2-1 now to Ben O'Neill. Scarlett's got the early lead in the second with 2 runs after going 1-2-3 in the first. And this is fouled back to even the count at 2. Still nobody out here with that runner at third. Quick timeout again. Smith ready to go. It's up high and a walk. We'll put runners at the corners with nobody out.
Next up, catcher Emmett Rentas.
Second walk for Smith. 2 runs on 4 hits. Three hits. And an error for Scarlets as they swing and miss, and the runner will have to go back because he got just enough of that one to make it a foul tip. First and third, nobody out. 2 runs in already last inning. Trying to add to that, the Scarlets. Sophomore Rentis, the catcher, right-handed bat, popped out to first, or rather the pitcher, his first time up. And that one's in the dirt and on his way to second, and in is O'Neill, so second and third now. The count is 1-1. Senske at third, O'Neill at second, Rentis. The 1-1 count from Preston, who looks in for the sign. A long look in. And a time called. It's happened several times. Preston taking his time today. Now ready to go. He fires. And got him to swing on that one, I think. And it's 1-2. Tried to hold up, but I think the umpire got him on that one. 1-2 to Rentos. That's fouled. First base side, not a play. We'll do 1-2 again. Smith with 12 Ks in and 20 in the third innings before today. I'd like to see him get some more. He hasn't gotten any so far here as we've got no outs here in the top of the third, but a chance to get one. That one is down and outside, so 2-2. Two in scoring position with nobody out. Tigers have to work to keep this at 2-0. Smith And one hit on the off the barrel of the bat, and the one hops it off the fence. 2 runs scoring, and a 2-run double for Rentas. As both O'Neill and Sensky score, and it's 4-0 Scarlets here in the third, and still nobody out. Get a courtesy runner in here, and it's Jason Kratzky going out to second.
Next up, number 1, Mason Schreiber.
So Kratzky running at second with nobody out, and Mason Schreiber is up. And he got hit by a pitch his first time up, leading off the second inning, and he ended up scoring. Two Kratzkys on the team, Jason and Jacob. And that's Jason out there, number 13 at second. Squaring to bunt is Schreiber, and he pulls back for strike one taken. Big lead by Kratzky. Running for the catcher as he gets his gear on. And in anticipation here, but still nobody out here in the third for the Scarlets. With 2 runs in. And this is into the gap in right center. And that's trouble as it goes out of the park. A 2-run shot for Mason Schreiber. 6-0. A 4-run third and still nobody out. That just kept carrying and got out of here. Over the right field fence by the scoreboard there. Scoring Kratzky in front of Schreiber to make it 6-0 Scarlets. Gavin Torvik is coming up here. Four batters, and they all scored here in the third. A double, a walk, a 2 RBI double, and then a home run, a 2-run homer, I should say. As we have a meeting coming up on the mound here before Torvik's at bat. He was he had his single in his first at bat and scored a run. Smith stays in the game here as he's given up 6 early here. He's still officially only pitched 2 innings. 6 runs. Six runs on 5 hits. As Smith to Torvik outside, ball 1. Bases are clear here with nobody out. And 4 in the second. Torvik fouls one back. It's going to be 1-1 to him. 1 error in the game, and that was on West. Albert Lee has just run into a buzzsaw here of doubles and a home run. And the 1-1 is taken, and that's going to be outside zone. 2-1. As it dribbles away from Goskeson. McGill at first, Rassler at second, Yost at short. And the pitch is lifted to, McGill says he's got it. And he backs up and gets it. Drew Olvey, by the way, at third to finish my infield there with Goskeson catching. There's the first out on a pop to first, and 3 putouts for Sam McGill already.
Number 12, Carter Sawtell.
In the game. Carter Sawtell is a freshman, third baseman. He had an RBI single his first time up. And the outfield for the Tigers. Shuey out in left, Kermis in center, and Steeler out in right. There's a strike call to Solwell. And it's 0-1. So they end up with 5 right-handed bats and 4 lefties on this lineup today for the Scarlets. 1-1 count to Sotel. That's up high. 2-1. Smith peering in for the call here on a 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Draws to an even 2-2 count. Needs his first strikeout to give him some confidence here, and he can get it with this next pitch. 2-2. Time is called again. This is bounced foul, first base side, and we'll go 2-2 again. Two balls, 2 strikes. Smith is low to Sotel, and it's a full count to him. First full count of this inning, but fourth one of the game here for Smith. And it's high and a walk. That'll be the third walk given up by Preston. And it brings up Leo Reagan, the sophomore second baseman, who walked his first time up. One on and one out here in the third. As this is the 7th batter to come up here in the third inning for the Scarlets. And they've made good on it. 4 runs here in the third, 2 in the second to have a commanding lead here early on. A one-hopper basically over to third and played nicely. The double plays in order, but no, they can't get the relay to Sammy McGill in time. He scooped it out of there, but they did get the lead runner. And that is 5-4 to get that out. Reagan on and a fielder's choice with 2 down and Owen Newbert up. Newbert had a sac fly in the second inning, a fly ball to center that's scored a run. 0-1 to Newbert. Reagan gets his lead, and there's a foul ball first base side out of play. 0-2 to Owen. And Preston Smith getting up there in pitches, 68 thrown so far with 2 outs here in the third. Checks the runner and delivers, and that's dribbler down the third baseline. It's going to be trouble as it's picked up there, but Drew Welvey can't do anything with it by the time he gets to it there. So first and second with 2 outs, and that is
Right fielder Dom Murphy.
Their 6th hit. Dom Murphy, the 9-hitter. With 2 on and 2 out here. He flew out to left his first time up. And that one's inside and hits the dirt, so ball 1. Smith, 1-0 to the 9-hitter, and that's a strike on the outside corner called. So a 1-1 count to Dom Murphy. That one is going to get through. The catcher, Goskuson, and on to second and third go the base runners. Reagan to third, Newbert to second. Murphy now with a 2-1 count. Tiger D's been out there a while. They need to get this last out and get the bats going. Scarlets are enjoying the run fest here. It's 2 in the second and 4 so far here in the third. Now 2 more in scoring position, and that's up high. And it's a 3-1 count to the right fielder, Murphy. He hits it to the right side on the ground as Rassler scoops to McGill for the out. And they do get 4 runs, keep 2 stranded though, and it's now 6-0 after 2.5. Tigers in a big hole here and coming to bat when we return on AlbertLeeLive.com and MankatoWestLive.com.
Monday, one day only. Earn a 25-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $40. That's a 25-cent fuel saver for every $40 you spend. In-store and online. Monday only and only at Hy-Vee.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
At GT Window and Door, we believe what sets us apart is simple. We're local, we're invested in our community, and we stand behind our work. The next time you're planning a project, please give us a chance to earn your business. GT Window and Door, helping transform your house into a home.
Back here, 6-0 as we head to the bottom of the third, as Albert Lea will be batting. Ethan Steeler in the 9th spot, and then the top of the order, Preston Smith and Leighton Yost facing Kason Nearing, who now has a 6-run lead. The junior struck out 3, giving up 2 hits. There was a base hit in the first from Barclay. Actually, 1 hit, yeah. Because the other one was an error, actually, on Schreiber, where the pop fly right behind first, and he just couldn't get the measure of it. So Steeler comes up for the first time in the game, and he's got a 187 average on the year with a double. And an RBI and a run scored, 2 strikeouts, a walk, a hit. He was hit once, and he's got a sacrifice as well on the year. Senior Steeler, the right side, sees strike 1. Swings at that one into strike 2. Oh, 2 to Steeler, and he missed on that one too. So a 3-pitch strikeout. 4th of the game for Nearing. 1 up, 1 down here in the third for Albert Lea with Preston Smith, a strikeout victim himself to start off the game in the first. Or at least the bottom of the first. He started off with that K. That was a 3-2 pitch for him. Outside and low for ball 1. Catcher's got some equipment problems or something. Rentos walking over to the coach. He's got a glove problem. He had the umpire doing some seamster work. He was fixing the pad, his chest pad. He grabs a new glove and takes the long walk back. So there's a 1-0 count here to Smith with one out and nobody on. Down 6-0 Tigers. And with a new glove, he asks for a couple of warm-up tosses so he can check it out. One, I guess, will do. Smith, 1-0 count. Preston looking for his first extra base hit of the year, and it's a strike call. 1-1. One out. Low ball 2. Leighton Yost on deck for the Tigers. They got to get some base runners here and start scoring some runs. Bottom of the third, down by 6. Here's the pitch. Goes opposite field, and a nice scoop by Schreiber. Steps on the bag, and there's 2 up, 2 down. Yost coming up here, the senior shortstop. He grounded out to third his first time up. Batting .291. Does have 2 doubles on the year, 5 RBIs. Leads the team in runs scored with 13 and in steals with 8. And he's first pitch swinging, and he hits it to the gap, but that's closed in quickly by the right fielder as Dom Murphy makes the catch. And another one, 1, 2, 3 inning. That's 2 in a row for the Scarlet defense. And we've played 3. It's 6-0 with the Scarlets coming to bat here. And just a bit on AlbertLeeLive.com and ManKatoWestLive.com.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We now offer full cosmetic dentistry in addition to routine dental care. Learn more at afd.dental.
Yeah, probably Aiden Jensen's at first. He must have Smith's spot.
Changes for the Tigers. We've got Sam McGill on the mound and Aiden Jensen at first base.
I'm guessing Jensen is batting in Smith's spot since he's out.
And Zayden Brua is at third base.
Back here, pitching change, Sam McGill. McGill on the hill for the Tigers as they trail 6-0, and he will come in here in the fourth inning for Smith, who went 74 pitches, 6 runs on 6 hits, 3 walks, and a hit batter for Preston today. Very unlike Preston. Sensky leads off for the third time in 4 innings. They batted around last inning with 4 runs. McGill's first pitch is ball 1 to Sensky, who has grounded out to first and doubled, stole a base, and scored. And it's 2-0 now to leadoff batter Sensky here in the fourth as McGill tries to discover his groove on the mound. And the 2-0 outside 3-0. It's working quickly. Getting the ball and just tossing it in there. We had a lot of timeouts before in the first 3 innings with Preston taking his time there. And this one's fouled back, so 3-1 count. Two. Sensky, and he takes ball 3. And a swing. Oh, he got a piece of it, but caught by Goskeson. So strikeout first for McGill, first for the Elberly pitching, and one up, one down here in the fourth. And Ben O'Neill is up. He was out on a grounder at first, and then he walked and scored a run. There's the pitch from McGill. That's to short. And Yosti picks it up, and he's got a long throw, and then Aiden Jensen stretched, but went off his glove there, so safe. It's got to be a base hit. That was a pretty close play, and long throw. As Rentas comes up, the catcher, he doubled. He had a 2 RBI double last inning and scored a run. Popped out to the pitcher his first time up. You got 1 on, 1 out. And McGill to Rentas as he pops one to right field, and it's going to drop in there. They were playing shaded around to the left. It's another single. Back-to-back base hits, and first and third with 1 out for the Scarlets, already up 6-0. And that is 8 hits on the day already here in the fourth inning for the Scarlet attack. Schreiber had the home run last inning, 2-run shot. He also was hit by a pitch in the second and ended up scoring in that inning as well. McGill staring in for the sign and checks the runners. It's off the catcher's mask and a foul ball strike for Schreiber. 0-1. And a theme for the Tigers in this game anyway, looking for outs here with all the base runners. They've had first and third quite a few times, second and third a bunch. 2-run double and a 2-run homer last inning. Runner goes. They pick it off in front, let him score, try to catch that base runner at third, but that didn't work again. As in is Rentas, now second and third. A 1-1 count to Schreiber. McGill fires outside. 2-1. To lefty Schreiber as McGill winds and fires, and that's fouled out of play. Evens the count 2-2. McGill working out of some trouble here, trying to anyway. 2-2 count. He's got 1 K on the day. Let's see if he can get another one. That's way outside. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Schreiber bounces one to the right side. Jensen, well, I guess McGill ran right in front of him and picked it up. It's a 1 unassisted as the run scores, but it's 2 down. O'Neill is in, and it's 7-0 as Rentis gets to third. Two down for Torvik. With a runner at third, and that one gets away, and that's going to score the run to make it 8-0 on the wild pitch there. So goes from bad to worse here for the Tigers. They've given up 2 in the second, 4 in the third, and 2 here in the fourth, and they got to get their own bats going here pretty soon. 8 runs on 8 hits for West, only 1 hit so far for the Tigers in the game. Bases are empty, 2 down. Swings through that one, it's 1-1. Torvik had a base hit and scored a run in the second, and then he popped out to first in his other at-bat. It's 1-1 to him. Breaking pitch over 1-2, rather. Ball and 2 strikes as McGill ready to deliver. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. It's the second strikeout of the inning for McGill in relief. But they come up with a couple of more runs and make it an 8-0 advantage. As the Tigers come up in the bottom of the fourth, they'll have Barclay, McGill, and Goskeson coming to the plate. And hopefully that spells some runs for Tiger fans here on AlbertlyLive.com and MankatoWestLive.com.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lee refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, MrSandless.com.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lee Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Again, the only other game going for Albert Lee anyway is the 9A baseball game up at Hammer Complex. Field number 2 over there started at the same time this one did. And then Monday, the girls will be at Mankato West on AlbertlyLive.com and MankatoWestLive.com. As the golf team is in action, the boys will be up in Lake City. Tennis team taking on a couple of teams here in town Monday.
Off the bottom of the fourth inning.
Here comes Nate Barclay, Sam McGill, and Graham Goskeson to face Kason Nearing, who's got 4 strikeouts and only 1 hit given up as he goes to the bottom of the fourth with a 6-0 lead, or 8-0 lead, rather. And he starts out Barclay with 1 outside to the lefty, and Nate singled in his only at-bat back in the first, but he got stranded at first. Actually got stranded at second after McGill walked right behind him. This is foul territory, third base side, but the catch made. Sawtell gets that one, and it's 1 up, 1 down. They've had 2 1-2-3 innings defensively in a row here and working on a third.
That brings up number 26, pitcher Sam McGill.
McGill walked and got left at first his only time up today. He's got a .409 average on the year with a double and a triple. Waves the bat, ready to go. Outside, ball 1. Nearing 40 pitches in 3 1/3 innings. This is blasted to right, and it gets down for Sam. Getting past the right fielder, and on his way to second is McGill. As he'll get a single out of that one, but there was an error on the play. It allows him to get to second. An E9, but that's a base hit for Sam, too. Second West error allows him to go to second. Graham Goskeson with an RBI opportunity. Sammy's out at second. I always say that, out at second. He's on second. He's not out at second. He is on second with one down. Goskeson struck out his first time up, but he is batting .409 on the year with 7 RBIs, and hopefully more here with ball 1 to him. Nearing checks the runner, and this is lifted to left down the line, and a catch is made. No chance for advancement as it was right over there in line for a throw. So McGill still at second, and there's 2 down on the fly to left. Cooper Kermis reached on an error, and that was the leadoff of the second inning. Senior Kermis, the center fielder, .240 average on the year. He does have 3 doubles. One would come in handy right now. And that one is strike 1 to Coop. McGill gets his lead at second. Nearing checks him out and delivers. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Coop Kermis. Nearing takes a while to figure out what to throw. Finally agrees on a count here, or a sign. Checks the runner and delivers. Ooh, seemed a bit outside, but the referee or the umpire rung him up. And that'll be the 5th strikeout for Nearing. 3rd out here, and stifles the threat. It's 8-0 after 4 now, as the Scarlets have dominated earlier through the middle of the game on AlbertlyLive.com and MankatoWestLive.com.
Fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna and keep the fun alive all year round. Online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
You have a brand new house. The construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. Call Service Master by Ayat today. 877-945-0993.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
It's Hy-Vee's protein sale this Friday through Sunday. Get protein-packed savings on hundreds of items across the store, like Greek yogurt for just 99 cents and other great deals. Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Eight runs on 8 hits for the Scarlets, and they're coming up here in the 5th with the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Carter Sawtell, Leo Reagan, and Owen Newbert to face Sam McGill in his second inning of work. He got 2 strikeouts in that last inning, gave up 2 runs on 2 hits. Both earned. No errors on the Tiger D, so all 8 runs have been earned. 6 for Smith and 2 for McGill. Not helping the ERA at all, as Preston went 3 innings. McGill starting his second inning of work. Again, you got Brua at third, and Aiden Jensen came in at first after the pitching change. Still Yosti and Rassler up the middle at short and second, and then Shuey, Kermis out in left and center, and in right field, Ethan Steeler. Goskeson behind the plate for Sam McGill, and here's Sawtell with the freshman third baseman who's got a base hit and a walk. 1 run batted in. in the game, and that is outside ball one to him to start the fifth. And he goes opposite field, foul, out of play. A 1-1 to Carter. One of the 4 lefties they put up here today, as that is another one outside, and 2-1 to Sotel. Big Sam not wasting any time and ready to rock. Inside 3-1 is the count. And he walked him on 5. It'll be the first walk for Sam, the 4th by Tiger pitching. And it brings up Leo Reagan. Leo, the sophomore second baseman, has walked, and he reached on a fielder's choice, but he was stranded at third that time up. Right-handed batting, Leo Reagan. As he let that one go for ball 1. As McGill throws one in there, that's a strike called. 1-1 to Reagan. Sawtell with the lead off of first, and the pitch is, well, inside, thought Reagan, but the umpire said, no, that's a strike. 1-2. Sammy got the benefit of that outside pitch, and here is a 1-2 delivery. That's in the dirt, so 2-2 count. Jensen holding on the bag there for runner Sawtell as he gets his lead. They have not thrown over. This is in the air to the left center gap, and they were running. They crossed, and nice catch made by Kermis out there. And there's one down. We run back to first goes Sawtell, and Owen Newbert coming up. Top of 5, 8-0, 8-2 in hits. West has the only 2 errors in the game. Hasn't hurt him, though. As Newbert had a sac fly RBI in the second and then a base hit in the third. He flew out to center in that second inning. Takes ball 1. Gets out of there for ball 2. Had to abandon ship there. Sawtell with his lead at first after a leadoff walk. And that's a strike. 2-1 to Newbert. Already 32 pitches for McGill here in his second inning of work. And he misses outside on that one to go to 3-1 against Owen Newbert, Jr., left fielder. Senior McGill. Check swing, called a strike. Of course, McGill going to University of St. Thomas to play football in the fall. It's a full count. And another base on balls. Second walk of the inning for Sam. 1 out, 2 on for Dom Murphy. The 9-hitter flew out to left and grounded out to second in his 2 at-bats today. It's inside, and it goes off of Goskison's glove, and there go the base runners to second and third. Sawtell to third, Newbert at second, and a 1-0 count to Murphy. on the pass ball there. Sam, ready to go. Strike call on the outside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. Yes, inside, 2-1. Ground ball to an infielder. You almost have to throw it home, try and get the force out, or the tag there at the plate. Because if you throw it to first, the run scores, and you're just behind more, and it's still only 2 out. That's out of play. 2-2. McGill missing there, and it's 3-2 to Murphy. Fifth invigorated. It's McGill to Murphy. That's a ground ball left side, and Brewer can't come up with it. The run scores. To third goes Newbert. And that should have been a play that should probably have been made. I'll go E5 on that one. First error on Albert Lee. Puts runners at the corners. A run scores. Still only 1 out. And here's Evan Sensky with his 4th at bat. He's got a strikeout, ground out to first, and a double. Ended up stealing a base and ended up scoring in that at bat as well. So he's 1 for 3 and swings through that one. Strike 1. Lefty Sensky takes that for ball 1. 1-1. As that is 2-1 now to Sensky. McGill working quickly, gets a foul ball there, 2-2. West has scored in every inning but the first, as this is fouled back and out of play. Stays 2-2. 2 in the second, 4 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and 1 here as only 1 out and a runner at third. Actually, runners at the corners. The umpire needs some baseballs. Sensky with a 2-2 count. The sophomore shortstop. We got some youth on this Scarlet team. As the runner goes to second on ball 3, 3-2. Unchallenged steal there. 3-2, now 2 in scoring position and fouled back. Stay alive at 3-2. Sam reaching up toward 50 pitches already in his 2 innings. He's already over what Nearing has just done in 5 innings. And a walk to load the bases. Third walk of the inning? No, second walk of the inning. Well, the run scores. Nobody paying attention to the runner. He took advantage and scored the 10th run of the game. Three walks in the inning. Haven't helped anything either, and it's 0-1 now to Ben O'Neill. It's first and second, 1 out. And this is a flare to short caught by Yost for the second out.
Leighton Yost makes the catch at shortstop for the second out. That brings out number 3.
Rentis, the catcher, has popped out to the pitcher, and then 2 RBI double and a run scored, and a RBI single and a run scored with a steal as well. He's been busy. Another one of their young sophomores. 2 down. First and second, 2 runs in, and 1-0 to Rentis. Top of the 5th, meaning that the 10-run rule has been brought up here, as we'll have to score in the bottom of the 5th. If we get this out here, we'll have to score at least 1, but we'll see how this one ends. As this is up the middle, Yost gets there, throws to second, gets the force, and they get out of danger there with that third out. But, boy, they come up with another couple, so it's 10-0. And if Tigers can't score here in the bottom of the 5th, the game will be over early. But we'll see if they can put together some runs here as we return to AlbertLeeLive.com and MankatoWestLive.com.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
At GT Window and Door, we believe what sets us apart is simple. We're local, we're invested in our community, and we stand behind our work. The next time you're planning a project, please give us a chance to earn your business. GT Window and Door, helping transform your house into a home.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We now offer full cosmetic dentistry in addition to routine dental care. Learn more at afd.dental.
Back here at Hike Field, 10-0, and Easton Shuey, Drew Olvey, well, actually, maybe Zayden Brewer batting for Olvey, and then Ethan Steeler due up here. Got to get 1 run or the game's over. As Nearing continues on the hill, he's gone 46 pitches, so only through 5 innings. 5 strikeouts, just 2 hits. Errors even now at 2 each. As West has brought the bats here today to Hike Field. The Timberwolves start their next series against San Antonio in Texas on Monday. And the Wild are in action tomorrow at 8 p.m. in Colorado for Game 1 of that second round series in the NHL. Twins are in action. They're ahead of Toronto right now, 3-2 in the second. Shuey comes up, having struck out his first time up. Led the team coming into the game at a .440 average. And his big home run Thursday was his first extra base hit of the year. Foul ball, 1 strike. So I need to get something going here, or it's an early exit for the afternoon, as I've lost 1 camera. But we still have the wide shot here. It's a swing and a miss from Easton. It's 0-2. Shuey only had 2 strikeouts coming into the game and got 1 earlier. See if we can get the bat on this one. 0-2. Puts it foul and out of play. People enjoying this sunny little, barely breezy day. It's really nice. As the 0-2 count, and that's fouled again, out of play. Better not be aiming at my car. I talked to him before the game, you know. 0-2 to Shuey. Senior left fielder hitting in the 7th spot tonight, and he swings and misses. And there's one out here in the 5th. 6 strikeouts for Nearing. And here comes Zayden Brewer for his first at-bat of the day. Came in and played third for Alvey here in the last couple of innings. Brewer, a .272 hitter, has a double and a triple, 5 RBIs, 8 runs scored. He's having a pretty good year. His average is coming up. He takes strike 1 there. Scarlett's 2 outs away from getting on the bus and going home early. Swinging a miss, or swinging a foul ball. It's 0-2 to Brewer. Nearing's had a pretty good day at the on the hill there with just the 2 hits given up. 6 Ks. No walks. The junior has done well. That's check swing fouled off and stays 0-2. And Buxton homered again. He's been on a home run streak lately. But the Twins lead 3-2 in the bottom of the 2nd up there at Target Field. The breaking pitch misses high. And it's 2-2 to Brewer. 1 out, nobody on here. Bottom of the 5th, game on the line here. Got to get a run in. And that's outside and low, 3-2. No, 2-2. Umpire says 2-2. He should know. We'll go with him. Nearing to Brewer. It's on the ground, and it's going to took a little time to gather that up at short, and Brewer is safe. It's a tough play to make there. I'll give him a base hit. And now Steeler. Nope. Casey Olvey for Steeler. Olvey's batted once this year. He's 0 for 1. And he starts him out strike 1. Throw over and some sort of yell out there in the crowd. Got everybody laughing. The 0-1 to Olvey is outside, gets away, and Brewer's going to take second. Scoring position. Base hit, and the game will continue past this half inning. If Brewer can make it around and score, but yeah, usually can. You got to be careful, though. 1 out. 1-1 count. As Nearing checks Brewer at second, then it delivers home, and a strike is called. A ball and 2 strikes to Drew, or Casey. Can't tell them apart. It's Casey. The 1-2 is outside for a ball 2-2. Brewer gets his lead. Nearing checks him. Olvey awaits the pitch, and he reached for it, but they rung him up there. Check swing, but strikeout number 2 in the inning, 7 in the game for Nearing, and now just 1 out from ending it. As Griffin Richards comes in to pinch hit here in the 1 spot. The right-handed batter, 2 down. Takes ball 1 here. Just trying to get my base runners all ready here and done. It's a lot. I gotta give my daughter credit for my scorekeeper. She's busy because I gotta do her job and mine today, and I have been behind quite a bit here. 1-1, 2 outs, and again, if they get the out before the Tigers can score, it's a 10-run rule, 5-inning game. That's a pie and outside for a 2-1 count. But again, if the Tigers score here, well, they'll continue on. Big spot for Griffin. See him get a hit. It's his first at bat of the year. Strike is called. It's 2-2. Nearing checks for the sign. Shakes off one, then he steps off the rubber and try it again. 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner at second. Time called now by Griffin. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that will do it. As an early exit for the Scarlets on a 10-0 score. And we will take the Service Master cleanup break and be back with the wrap here from Hike Field on AlbertlyLive.com and MankatoWestLive.com.
A brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Put your business in front of thousands of local fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on AlbertlyLive.com. We create customized ads to best fit the needs of your business. AlbertlyLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every year, and our viewership is growing fast as word gets out about our quality broadcasts. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on AlbertlyLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
Well, I'd say the star of the game, as I lost both of my cameras now somehow. Wow. Back to radio. But Kaysen Nearing, the pitcher, the junior for the Scarlets, he had 8 strikeouts. He struck out the side in the 5th, mixed in a single by Brewer, but he got stranded at second. Masterful job by Nearing. Only 3 hits given up, no walks, 8 strikeouts. He gets the win and a shutout in 5 innings, 10-0. As Albert Lee just could not figure him out as far as the Scarlets offensively. Well, the big blow was Mason Schreiber's 2-run homer in the 3rd, but there was a 2-run double before that by Emmett Rentas, and he had another single in the 4th, so he had a couple of hits, a couple of runs, a couple of RBIs for the catcher, the young sophomore. But Schreiber homered and was hit by a pitch. He scored twice, knocked in 2 for the hitting stars of the game for the Scarlets, who get back to a winning record now with 6-5, 6-3 in the Big Nine, and Albert Lee's 7-game winning streak is snapped rather abruptly with a 7-2 overall, 5-2 in the Big Nine, and they go to Tuesday, they go to Northfield to play the surging Raiders. As 10 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for the West Scarlets, and no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for Albert Lee in a shortened 10-run game here at Hike Field. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all our sponsors.